guys, so today I'm going to be doing a book haul, and I think it's really funny that I actually have books to haul because I didn't buy a single book in October. Like, that was kind of my book ban month, but I still have like about 10 books to show you guys, so let's just get right into the haul. Oh, wait. I also want to say thank you for 50 subscribers. Like, that's really cool. I'm super excited. I can't even like explain to you right now. Yeah, let's just get right into the book haul. So the first book I have to show you is Wicked by Gregory McGuire, and I got this book at the library, like I usually do if you guys have seen one of my videos talking about how I buy my books and how I, get so many of my books. I usually go to the library and they have a section where you can buy books or, and they're like $1 or whatever. So I got this one for $1 and it's really beautiful. It just looks like this. It's absolutely gorgeous, in really good condition. And oddly enough, I'm not even really a big fan of The Wizard of Oz or anything, but I really love the musical Wicked, so I was really excited to find this book. And I'm super excited to read it. If you've read it before and liked it or didn't like it or ever, just let me know, because I am really, really interested in seeing how this book goes, so yeah. And then the next book that I got is a favorite of mine, and it is Hamlet, and it is the play Hamlet. See it as a translation on one side, translation, and then the actual play on this side. And I got this mostly for my English class, but this is my favorite Shakespeare play. I read it in AP Literature like 3 years ago maybe, and ever since then I fell in love with it, and I love Shakespeare so much. It's just so good. I've already annotated so much of it, just kind of for fun, not even for like the actual like class or anything. It's like, I just really love Hamlet. It's like a problem. It's a literal problem. And then the next book that I got is Frozen, and this one is by Melissa de la Cruz and Michael Johnston. And I've been seeing this around like for like maybe a year or so, and I've always wanted to kind of try it out and get it, but it's never been on the top of my list or anything. So, funny story, I found this at the 99-cent store, and when I saw it, I'm like, oh, I should just get it, because it's 99 cents. So I'm super excited to read this. If you've read it, let me know. I'm not really sure what this is about. I'm pretty sure it is dystopian, and yeah, that's all I know about it. The next book I got is Orange is the New Black by Piper Keirnan, and I am super excited about this book. I haven't really heard much about it. Like, I've seen the show on Netflix, and I love it so much, so I'm really excited to read this, though I'm not sure if it's going to be, like, similar at all. But yeah, I got this from the library as well. Super great condition, beautiful. And I'm really excited to read this because I love the show so much. The next book I got is Sapphique by Catherine Fisher, and this is the second book in the Incarceron series, I think it is, or yeah, I don't know. It's just a sequel to Incarceron. I read Incarceron a few years ago and I loved it so much. It's very steampunk, obviously, and it's basically about this world kind of within a world. It's like there's a maze. It's like a jail, but it's also a maze, and it's like no one can get out of it. So if you're there, you're stuck there forever. And then there's like the jail keeper person, and then like the guys, I don't know. It's very confusing. You just have to read it to understand it. It's very hard to explain. But I'm really excited to read the second book. I've kind of read a little bit of it already, like maybe a year ago, but I didn't own the book, so yeah, I like to own my books usually.
And then I'm like 5 books in. The second book I got,
the sixth book I got is The Opposite of Me by Sarah Pekkanen. I'm sorry if I totally butchered that name, but I got this one from the library, and I'm not really sure what this one's about because it doesn't really have, what it's about on the back. You kind of have to open it up, but I'm pretty sure it's just kind of like an adult novel, not like an adult novel, but like an adult novel about a pair of twins. They're fraternal twins, and one of them's getting married, and the other one's kind of trying to come into herself. She still hasn't really like found herself yet, So that's kind of what this one's about. And then the next book I got is Prayers for the Stolen by Jennifer Clement. I was assigned this book for my English class this year, or this semester, and this book is about the sort of slave sex trade in Mexico, and it's about this girl who lives in a town in Mexico where there is only women, there are no men. All the men end up going to the United States to find jobs and stuff. And so they're kind of left to their own devices and have to fend for themselves. And I love this book. I read it and I loved it so much. I recommend it so hard. It's really, really, really good. And it's beautifully written. It's like poetry. It's so beautiful. And I absolutely love it. Totally recommend it. You need to buy this book. It's so good. And then the next book I got was kind of just like a random buy at the library. I'm like, oh, this looks okay, you know, I'm not really sure about it, but it's called The Smart One and the Pretty One by Claire. Ooh, I don't know how to pronounce her last name. LaZebnik? Ooh, I don't know. So here's the cover. Go on the back. Anyway, I'm not really sure about this one. I'm gonna give it a try because like I read the back and it looked really cool. I guess it's about like this girl named Ava, and she's 30 and in law school or was in law school or something, and then she stumbles upon this contract that her parents drew up about her being betrothed to one of their friend's sons. So I guess that's kind of what it's about. And so that's kind of what made me interested in it. Like the title and everything was like, oh, I don't know if this is gonna be good, but then I read the back and it sounds pretty good, so I'll let you guys know how I feel about this one after I'm done reading it. The next book I have is Girl Online, which you have already seen me rant about in one of my videos, and probably on my blog if you follow that. And this is by Zoe Sugg, and I got through this book in like maybe a day. This is like the quickest read ever this year that I've had. And I loved it so much. I know that there's a lot of mixed like views on this book and about how she wrote it and about how it kind of came to be. But I personally love it, and I honestly don't really care if she like wrote the entire thing by herself or not. That's like something that I do not care about. So I really like this book. I'm super excited for the second one. I haven't ordered it yet, but I'm going to order it very soon. And yeah, I'm very excited about that book. And then the last book that I got is Rules of Civility by Amor, Towles? I don't know. That's a really hard name to pronounce. But this is a beautiful cover. I mean, honestly, so pretty. Are you kidding me? And this is set in like the 1920s, obviously, and super, super pretty. I don't know much about this book. I will say that. I do not know much. But I like to go into books blind, and I've said that before in a few of my book videos that I like to go into books blind. So, as long as I enjoy the cover and what I'm fairly certain that it's about, I'm going to be fine. So, super excited to read this book, and I got this one from the library as well. Most of these books I did get from the library, so pretty cool. Alright, so that was my book haul, and I hope you guys liked it. If you did, go ahead and click the like button and leave a comment down below letting me know some book recommendations that you guys have or how you guys felt about these books if you read them. And yeah, that's about it. So go ahead and follow me on Twitter, Instagram. All that stuff is linked down below in the down bar. And I will see you guys next Sunday. Bye.